Hey, what's up guys? Gavin Peacock here from Flip Society. I won't get too much into this, but this is the old original chesty and the original head mount. This is my old original ankle strap or wrist mount. It's one directional. It's duct taped together because we shattered it when we were snowboarding. But again, a little bit of duct tape keeps you from buying new pieces, so no problem. This is a smaller Velcro strap that I used to upgrade from that version. And it has a 360 adjustable swivel mount and then a little click to lock it in. So depending on your wrist, you get the ultimate angle that you're looking for or desire. Sliding through, I have two suction cup mounts. I left one bare. These are still the bigger style mounts. I know GoPros come out with smaller suction cups. And then I have one wrapped in the pool noodle and duct tape. Again, when the camera sits on top, doesn't matter how ugly the bottom is, camera can't see it, but if it rips off of anything you're doing with water sports, it's gonna float. And again, the green for us in Ontario lets us see it in our waters. Not saying we have dirty water, it's just the tinge I always find is hard to spot anything black, obviously. Up a little higher here are all my carrying cases I've slapped around. I've mentioned those in the older videos. The company Sandmark sent me this really cool fabric cloth bag that rolls up and it keeps everything stored. So I got a lot of pieces and parts preloaded into here that I didn't bother pulling out. Again, another little strip of neon foam for whatever you want to attach it to, charging cables. It's very cool. So the Sandmark company is actually the company I got these aluminum tripod mounts from. And I've shattered more plastic tripod mounts than anything else. And again, your camera's only as safe as the weakest component. So if you look how thin those are, you got a nice big thick base. If this is plastic, big GoPro's on, second you smack that, especially on the end of a monopod stick, I've just shattered those clean off. So I love using these aluminum ones now. They're, I have 4 or 5 of them now attached to other things, just permanent, so I don't have to swap them back and forth. But again, very cool, and a very cool carrying case. And one of the monopods I have is also Sandmark brand as well, and I mentioned that in the other video. Very neat. So carrying cases, I got my Pro Pelican 1250 up here, older version Pelican, steel case for the quadcopters, and then smaller, and my overflow pile, I got some fabric bags down there. Again, all different sizes for anything you need. Weekend trip, you're probably using a small fabric bag. We had a themed fitness party the other day, or the other week. So I turned my Bros guitar case into a GoPro carrying case, and you can see the foam just cut out in there, one of my monopods stuck in it. So again, really you're just using creativity to do whatever you want to do for storing and taking and carrying around. I have my old custom green Phantom and then our newer Phantom with the Pro gimbal on the bottom, which is pretty exciting. I'll be hopefully doing some winter shooting with that. Didn't have it in the summer, so I'll be throwing up some wicked footage of that when we get around to it. I guess when we get snow in friggin' Toronto. Right now it's too cold to film outside, but we have nothing here and it's pretty pathetic. Pretty sad case. Got my sticker on the snowboard helmet. And the last thing I'm going to talk about are the stabilizers and the gimbals, and then that'll be that. I think I've done pretty well for going quick here. Okay, and then lastly here we have our stabilization mounts or gimbals. This is my first handheld gimbal. Batteries go in the handle. Very heavy duty. All aluminum, very rugged, and again, you've seen a lot of clips from this. Works super well, except it's limited in the sense that you can only use the gimbal with this handle versus this new gimbal I got from ZhiYun here is the Rider-M model, and it just in comparison you can see how small this guy is. Sits on its own little base, works the same. Obviously it's really wiggly now because it's not turned on, but what I like about this is it comes with a little tripod screw mount in the bottom, so you can just slap it onto your monopods or a tripod. Or there's even a little adapter where I'm going to try to put it on top of my snowboard helmet when we head to Aspen this month for X Games. And then I'm also going to try an experiment where I put it on top of the Fetch dog harness and get our Pooch, the star of my channel, Tucker, to run with this thing to see how well it actually stabilizes. I figure in terms of the shakiest of elements, which is a dog running at full speed. And then lastly here is this really cool time-lapse egg timer. tripod mount. Again, nice cool screw in the bottom from GoPro, GoPole, so you can stick that on top of your tripods. And I've used this a bunch. You saw a lot of footage from the 365 video with this. And I got a lot of comments on how did I get my shots so stable. Did I use post-production, stabilization software? Typically any shot where the eye is registering, wow, this is a very smooth shot, I've used the gimbal, I've probably used this, or I've used my fluid head tripod mount. And anything else is just a very steady hand that you can gain over time and experience and awareness of what the camera is doing while you're using it. So I blasted through that pretty quick. I think that's about it for now. Leave comments if you'd like me to get into any more specifics. My next video on accessories is going to be my ultimate top 5. If you can only pick 5 to choose from, hopefully I won't include the $400 gimbal as one of those. I'll try to keep it limited to price. So yeah, there it is. That's my entire collection for now, the 2016 collection as you see it. I think new for this year, I'm going to add in trick tips for editing, which a lot of you guys have shown interest in. So if you have any questions on different styles of editing I do, I can actually do on-screen recording and show you actually just like a ride along on how I get my edits done. So start revealing some of the stuff, some of my secrets in that sense. But for now, the next big video is going to be X Games in Aspen. We're heading there on the 26th of January for a week. It's going to be a fun time. Hopefully this version won't get taken down like our last one. It was very annoying. But it'll be a guaranteed good video and a good time. So stay tuned for that. And out for now. Okay, thanks. Was getting around to cleaning up my gear for 2016. I got a lot of new